his wife before his execution, okay? I'm going to read them consecutively in the order that they were written. He started out, by the way, in cell 88, and that was actually the cell that Joseph Plunkett occupied. Interestingly, Grace Gifford has left some graffiti in that cell, so Kant must have been aware of that, so interesting footnote in the women's history there as well. Are you ready? It'll only take a few minutes. Cell 88, Claiomh Jail, 7th of May, 1916. I leave for the guidance of other Irish revolutionaries who may tread the path I have trod this advice: never to treat with the enemy, never to surrender at his mercy, but to fight to a finish. I see nothing gained but grave disaster caused by the surrender which has marked the end of the Irish insurrection of 1916, so far at least as Dublin is concerned. The enemy has not cherished one generous thought for those who with little hope, with poor equipment and weak in number, withstood his forces for one glorious week. Ireland has shown she is a nation. This generation can claim to have raised sons as brave as any that went before. And in the years to come, Ireland will honour those who risked all for her honour at Easter in 1916. I bear no ill will against those with whom I have fought. I have found the common soldiers and the higher officers humane and companionable, even the English who were actually in the fight against us. I thank God soldiering for Ireland has opened my heart and made me see poor humanity where I expected only to see scorn and reproach. I have met the man who escaped from me by a ruse under the Red Cross, but I do not regret having withheld my fire. He gave me cakes. I wish to record the magnificent gallantry and fearless calm determination of the men who fought with me. All were simply splendid. Even I knew no fear, nor panic, nor shrank from no risk, even as I shrink not now from the death which faces me at daybreak. I hope to see God's face even for a moment in the morning. His will be done. All here are very kind. My poor wife saw me yesterday and bore up, so my warder told me, even after she left my presence. Poor Anya, poor Roman, God is their only shield now that I am removed, and God is a better shield than I. I have just seen Anya, Nell, Richard and Mick, and bade them a conditional goodbye. Even now, they have hope. 2:30 a.m., 8th of May, 1916. My dearest wife Anya, not wife, but widow before these lines reach you. I am here without hope of this world and without fear, calmly awaiting the end. I have had Holy Communion, and Father Augustine has been with me, and he will be back again. Dearest little silly Fanny, my poor little sweetheart of many years ago, ever my comforter, God comfort you now. What can I say? I die a noble death for Ireland's freedom. Men and women will vie with one another to shake your dear hand. Be proud of me as I am and ever was of you. My cold exterior was but a mask. It has saved me these last days. You have a duty to me and to Ronan, that is to live. My dying wish is that you shall remember your state of health, work only as much as may be necessary, and freely accept the little attentions which in due time will be showered upon you. You are the wife of one of the leaders of the revolution. Sweeter still, you are my little child, my dearest pet, my sweetheart of the hawthorn hedges and summer's eves. I remember all, and I banish all that I may be strong and die bravely. I have but 1 hour to live. Then God's judgment, and through his infinite mercy, a place near your poor granny, and my poor mother and father, and Jem, and all the fine old Irish Catholics who went through the scourge of similar misfortune from this vale of tears into the promised land. Be a mishnach agus a gut a story Mucree. Be hopeful, love of my heart. Keep your head and be patient until we see each other again in God's heaven. Yourself, myself, and poor little Ronan. Adieu, Amen. That was Eamon Kean's final statement. 1 hour later, he faced the firing squad.